See the topic parity generator and checker, but before that we should know what is parity bit, right? What is parity bit is nothing but it is the extra bit generated while sending the message from sender to receiver, right? So that extra bit will be generated while sending the message from sender to receiver, right? And checker is what whatever the message we had received, that is correctly received or not, that is what your parity checker is. So first of all, the first step is what we have to draw the truth table, right? But before drawing the truth table, we should decide which parity we are going to do, odd parity or even parity. Since there are two types of parity bits are there, odd parity and even parity, right? So odd parity means what? If we are sending the message is of 3 bits, right? And odd parity means what? We have to see that the number of ones in that particular message, right? If the number of ones are odd, then output is 0, and if the number of ones are even, then the output is 1, right? So that is what your odd parity. And in even parity, whatever the message we are sending, in that we will require number of ones that is even, and if the number of ones are even, then output is 0, and if the number of ones are odd, then that time output is 1. But here we are using odd parity generator. So this is the first step is what? Draw the truth table, right? So truth table mainly consists of what? Input and output, right? So we had taken a message that is a 3-bit message. So A, B, C is a 3-bit message, and output is what? A parity bit. Here we are using odd parity generator, right? So this is the parity bit generated by checking the message, right? So for example, this is a message 000 is a message which we are sending from sender to receiver. So see the number of ones. So number of ones are 0. 0 is nothing but an even number, and we are using odd parity, so output is 1. For example, here 001. So number of ones are odd, that is 1. Number of ones is only 1, that is 1 is an odd number. So that's why it is already odd, that's why parity bit is what? 0, right? Like that we have to draw the truth table. After drawing the truth table, we have to draw the K-map for getting the simplified equation. So by drawing the K-map, we'll get the simplified equation as A XNOR B XNOR C, or we can simply write it as A XOR B XOR C whole bar, right? So that is your equation, right, which we had got after simplifying the output, that is parity bit, right? We'll get the equation A XOR B XOR C whole bar, or simply we can say that A XNOR B XNOR C. So third step is what? Draw the logic diagram. So here what we had done, we had drawn the logic diagram for A XOR B XOR C whole bar, right? So for XOR B XOR C, what we had taken, the first two inputs we had taken A and B and XOR that inputs. So I will get here A XOR B, right? And after that output of the first XOR will be the input to the another XOR gate, and another input is what? C. That means finally we will get A XOR B XOR C. Now whole bar is remaining, so for that I will require a NOT gate. So I had used NOT gate, and here I will get A XOR B XOR C whole bar. So this is the logic diagram which we had drawn for the simplified equation, that is A XOR B XOR C whole bar. Now last step, that we have to implement the connections, right, as per the logic diagram. We can see that in logic diagram 2 gates are required. One is a XOR gate and another one is a NOT gate. So our requirement is what? XOR gate and NOT gate, right? So we will implement the connections on the digital IC trainer kit, but before that we should number the pins of the ICs, right? So see that here are 2 XOR gates, and each IC of XOR gate will have total 4 XOR gates. So only 2 XOR gates are used. So I had numbered 2 XOR gates, that is 1 and 2 as the input pin of first XOR gate. This is the first XOR gate, right? And 3 is the output, right? Other than that, again second XOR gate. So 4 and 5 is the input pin and 6 is the output pin, right? Now next gate which we are requiring is what? NOT gate. Only we are requiring what? One NOT gate IC, right? So and out of that 6 NOT gates, rather than your XOR and NOR NOT ICs, NOT gate is somewhat different, since what, here we are having only one input and one output. So total 6 NOT gates are available or inbuilt in your NOT gate IC. So out of that 6 NOT gates, I am using here only one, that is, one is the input pin and 2 is the output pin, right? So that's all. We'll move towards your connections, right? I am having these two ICs. One is for XOR gate, that is 7486, and one is for NOT gate, that is 7404. So I will place these ICs onto the socket of digital IC trainer kit. So this is the XOR gate IC 7486. I will place here, right? It is a 14 pin IC. Another IC is here, NOT gate IC, that is also a 14 pin IC. I will place in the second socket, right? I had fitted or fixed that both ICs onto the kit. Now I will start with the connection. As per the logic diagram, you can see that A and B are the inputs. So I will take two inputs, A and B, from input section, right? And that goes to XOR. This is A, this is B, right? So A goes to pin number 1 and B goes to pin number 2, right? So, and again you see that your logic diagram, 3 is a output pin. So take the output from the third pin, and that output pin is input to the second XOR gate, so pin number 4, right? So this is the input for second XOR gate. Then next, what, third input, that is C, is input to the second XOR gate, that is pin number 5. Other than that, 6 is the output of XOR gate. Connection is blue, that's why I will take that patch cord, right? 6 is the output of XOR gate, and that is the input to the first pin of NOT gate, right? And second pin of NOT gate is the final output that should be displayed in the output section. The connections are over, but main part is what, VCC and ground. As I had already told you, it is a 14 pin IC. 7 number pin is here ground and 14 number pin is here VCC, right? So 14 number pin is here VCC pins. So these are the connections. Now what is the expected output? We'll see, right? Connections are on. I'll start the kit. Kit is on. So if I am giving a 3-bit input, right, A, B, C, right? So if the input is 000, then that time see the truth table, right? You can see that odd parity bit we are generating. So here number of ones are 0, that means 0 is an even number. So what is the expected output? 1. So this is the expected output 1, right? Next is what? If I am changing the input that 001, that means how many ones are there in the input message? That is 1. 1 is an odd number. So expected output for odd parity bit is what? 0. So you can see here 0. Another input I will change, that 0, 1, 1. That means you can see that how many ones are there? 2 ones are there. 2 is a even number and we are generating a odd parity bit. So that's why output should be 1. So we'll get the output as 1. The next input, 111 I am giving, right? 111 means what? Yeah, number of ones are 3. That means odd numbers are there. 3 is an odd number, right? So output, expected output is what? 0. So this is 0. That's all. So we will move further for the next part, that is odd parity checker. Since we had implemented odd parity generator, so now I am checking also with odd parity only, right? Odd parity checker means what? We have to check whatever the message received by the receiver is correctly received or not. So for that we are using odd parity checker, right? So here inputs are what? Now here will have the input of 4 bit. How it is of 4 bit? So 3 bits of the message and 1 extra bit which had generated while sending the message, that is parity bit, right? So here total 4 bits are there. So that's why combinations will be 16. Since 2 to the power 4, that is 16. So 16 combinations are there, and output is what? X, that is a parity error checker bit, right? So how we have to check whether the message is received correctly or not? So you can see that 4 times 0 is there. So number of ones is what? 0. 0 is a even number, right? So that means, and we are using odd parity checker. That so expected is what? Here number of ones should be odd for correct message, but here number of ones are what? Even. That means whatever the message we had received, that is having an error, right? So output will be 1, right? Other than that, check for another one. Here 0001 is the message received by the receiver. That means number of ones is what? 1, and we are using odd parity checker. So odd number of ones should be there, and here odd number of 1 is present, that is 1. So the message received is correct as well. Output will be 0. Keep in mind that finally that if we are getting odd parity checker, if here number of ones are odd, then that time output will be 0 and the message received is correct. And another condition is what? If the number of ones present in the message is even, that time output will be 1, and it means that the message what we had received is having an error. Draw the K-map for the output, that is parity error checker bit, that is X. So here we had drawn the K-map and find out the equation. So equation what we had got here, A XNOR B XNOR C XNOR P, or we can write it as A XOR B XOR C XOR P whole bar, right? So this equation, by using this simplified equation, what we have to do? We have to draw the logic diagram. So we had drawn here the logic diagram. Here we can see that 4 inputs are required, A, B, C and P, right? So first of all I had taken the first XOR gate, right, and inputs taken as A, B. So here I will get the output as A XOR B, right? And another inputs are C and P. So another XOR gate I had taken, right, and here I will get C XOR P, right? And after again I applied a XOR gate and XOR this outputs. So I will get the output as A XOR B XOR C XOR P, but we are requiring whole bar, right? So for that I have to use NOT gate, and here I had applied the NOT gate for this output, that is A XOR B XOR C XOR P, and I will get after that applying NOT gate as A XOR B XOR C XOR P whole bar, right? So this is the logic diagram for odd parity checker. Now we have to do the pin numbers I have to mention here, right? So as we can see that here 3 XOR gates are there and 1 NOT gate is there. So as I had already told you that one XOR IC is having 4 XOR gates, inbuilt XOR gates, and here we are requiring 3 only. So one IC is sufficient. Other than that, NOT gate is there. So I had mentioned here the pin numbers. 1, 2 is the input pin and 3 is the output pin. 4 and 5 is the input pin, 6 is the output pin. 7 number pin is ground, so that's why I had left that 7 number pin. And 8, 9 is the input and 10 is the output. And here NOT gate, so that's why a single NOT gate IC is having 6 NOT inbuilt NOT gates, right? So here 1 and 2, here 1 is the input and 2 is the output. Now we towards the connections. This is the XOR IC and this is the NOT IC, right? As per the logic diagram, right, A and B are the inputs. A is the input to the XOR gate 1 number pin, 2 is the B is the input to the 2 number pin, right? 3 is the output from first XOR gate, right? And that goes to pin number 8 of XOR gate IC, right? Then another is what? C and P are the inputs for next XOR gate. C is the input for the pin number of 4 of XOR IC. P is the input for another pin number 5, right? And we'll get the output on 6, and that is the input, that is the output, and it goes to the input pin of third XOR gate, that is pin number 9. Now here 10 is the output pin of the third XOR gate, right? That goes to NOT gate pin number 1, right? Now NOT gate 2 number pin is the output pin, which we have to display in the output section for getting the output. Now connections are over, but finally we have to do VCC and ground. So 14 number pin is your VCC pin and 7 number pin is your ground pin. Right, the connections are on. Now we will see the output. So here we can see that 0011 is the message the receiver has received. That means number of ones are what? 2, right? So 2 is a even number, and we are using odd parity checker. That means expected what? The odd number of ones should be there, but here only 2 number of ones are there, and it is a even number. That means a message received is what? Incorrect, and so expected output is what? 1. So we will get the output as 1.